back. So ultimately we made the decision that we've got to just get out of here before things get too crazy.
Yeah, we're in my car. Flip the camera around.
So
Let me see.
we're doing a final loop.
In my car. And I'm driving. Sarah's reporting now.
And there's literally a fire just on the side of the road.
And on the left side as well, if you can see it over there. I'm going to take this down.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so there's a fire over there, a fire on the right in front of us.
I'm gonna roll upstairs windows so we don't get choked up.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So like I said, we're gonna do a quick loop going around, and then we're gonna just do our best to not get trapped up in all of this.
And that's our biggest concern. It's like the police blockades on the roads are just moving so frequently. The last thing we want to do is end up trapped.
Right. I mean, I would love to be out here all night and be on foot, and I stand for the cause and all of these things. But like we said, at the end of the day is safety. Whenever whenever protesters are starting to loot more and set fires and things like that, it's just, things are going to get way more hostile way more quickly. So
yeah, and I 100% like respect and admire the people that are out here honestly breaking curfew and protesting and standing up for what they believe in.
But at the same time, it's a law. And it sucks, and it's tough.
I mean,
I want to sleep in my bed tonight.
Me too. It's just, there's so much craziness that we saw earlier. Mm-hmm. And we know that the majority of people here are 100% peaceful protesters, but honestly, there's so many officers here, local and state. The National Guard is now here on ground in Louisville. And I mean, it's just scary. They have helicopters, they have tear gas, they have the pepper pellets.
Check down to the right, see if you see anything. So this is 4th Street right now.
Okay. So yeah, 4th Street last night got really, really rough. So let's see.
I hear a helicopter down that way.
Can't see much right now. No, that's okay. You're good. I mean, yeah, things right here, we're on Broadway and 4th Street, are pretty quiet. Yeah, it looks like traffic's moving normally in that direction. I don't see any cop lights. And that's the thing, like, as the curfew got closer and closer, like, yeah, there were groups of people leaving. There were a lot of people just coming in, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, definitely.
Right.
So there were lights. There's several blocks down, though. So we're just going to do a loop and get as close as we can and see what's still going on down here. Alright, so we're passing 6th Street now, 6th and Broadway.
Yeah, there's still a cop barricade way down there by the courthouse.
Yeah, sorry, it's a little shaky.
Yeah. So I'm turning right on 7th off of Broadway. We're going to see what's going on down this way. Like I said,
Okay, yeah, so we have some cop lights down here.
But I just wanted to try and get closer to the park, see how many more people out. People were stating that a lot more people are going to stay in cars tonight versus on foot. So, I mean, I could see how and why that would be. There's still 3 helicopters out. I can see 2 now, but yeah, I can hear another one.
So there's one up there.
And I'm sorry, guys. We drove over, well over an hour down here, so my windshield's disgusting.
Yeah, I know it'll definitely be interesting to see where the protesters are now because, I mean, you could tell the cops were kind of rounding them up and then firing tear gas and, like, trying to disperse people. And I think just trying to get people to give up and go home. And, it's like the crowds would thin out for a little bit, but then everybody would get back together again. So it'll be interesting to see now. It's, I think it's 9:45, almost 10. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see how many people are still out.
Yeah, and people were driving crazy earlier. They weren't stopping for lights. They weren't doing this. They weren't doing that. And check everything out.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look like the cops were pulling over cars. I mean, we saw a driver who was, like, up out of his sunroof, like, yelling.
While driving.
Right. So, they weren't really doing anything about that. But, yeah, so you have some officers just standing here. But, I mean, obviously earlier we saw literally hundreds of officers. We started seeing military vehicles coming into town. So we know that they're out there. It's just finding out where they are at the moment. It's a little difficult. So we're at 8th
In
8th.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, in West Muhammad Ali right now. So yeah, I mean, you can see. Yeah, but yeah, you can see, I mean, the helicopters are flying around. They had drones out earlier.
And that, like, literally that fire that we just saw, I would say that that was at least, like, what, 7, 8 blocks away at least.
Yeah.
So look down to the right, there's probably another, yeah.
No, I don't see any lights down
like
there.
further west. I'm going to try to take a right as soon as I can.
Okay. Hey, thanks, Joshua. Yeah, we're staying safe and staying off foot right now because we just don't know what's going on, like, in that main downtown area at the moment. But obviously, I mean, as you saw earlier, at an hour before curfew, they were already firing tear gas canisters.
The right. This is where they are actually, like, oh, so there's military Humvees.
There's, yeah, military Humvees.
Military Humvees going down. Is this Liberty?
I think this might
I'm gonna
be
kind of follow
Liberty.
for a second, and then I'm gonna be able to turn off if need be. There are 4 military Humvees.
Yeah,
Over
we've got a lot of police vehicles.
The vehicles are actually stored at, I do believe. So these military Humvees are actually heading eastbound. We are at, Liberty and 8th, and they're going straight down towards Jefferson Park. It looks like they're taking a left on 7th going northbound. So I'm not going to get super close to all of that, but I am going to check everything out for sure. I mean, if the military is full-blown deployed, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that changes the game up a little bit. I mean, I think, like, just from my personal opinion, I think that the police officers are going to be more aggressive.
I have a cop behind me that's unmarked, and I hear sirens, so I want to make sure that they're all stopping too. They're not. Like, look.
Yeah, I would just, yeah, I don't know. I know people, like, yeah, they're not following, like,
no
traffic laws. Yeah, it's a little scary. I mean,
so we have a police barricade here.
Yeah.
So I'm not able to go forward towards the park, but I don't see a lot of foot traffic at all. This is 7th and Liberty.
Yeah, we've got nothing over to the right, and then here to the left, yeah, we have some more police vehicles. It looks like some of them are moving.
But there's the military Humvee right there straight ahead with police lights on the left and police lights on the right.
Yeah.
Right here is where we were at earlier. Right here at this intersection is where we got hit the first time, I do believe.
Yeah.
With tear gas, because that's the jail. That's like the police headquarters. If you look up there on the corner, it's hard to see because of the street light. Over here to the left is the public defender. We are parked right up here through this red light. You gotta roll up the windows. The helicopters are so loud. But right up here, we were parked right there on the right, and the vehicle we were actually in got, like, hit by a tear gas cannon.
Yeah, it legit got dented. Like, the side of the truck we were riding in earlier got dented by being hit with one of the tear gas canisters.
And look, the helicopter up there has their spotlight shining out too. I know it's hard to see on the camera, sorry guys, but... Alright, so this is forward or take a right, and I can't go forward. There's so much traffic to my right. And we have some foot traffic up here. So there's a police with a baton.
So yeah, now let's see, we're at Market Street. Yeah, we're at the intersection of Market Street. And I think we're on 8th?
Yeah.
Or Liberty.
Liberty goes, no, we're on 7th.
Robert says, I'm coming, wait for me. Yeah, sorry, we've been here for like 10 hours.
These cop cars are facing us now. They're turning around to face us. So I can't take a left because it's a one-way to the right. So I'm going to have to figure out how to turn around here.
I think you can go straight through.
I don't know.
I would try to go...
All right, we have
cops on the move over to the right. Sorry. But yeah.
Oh, there's more smoke. Zoom in, zoom in.
Oh, yeah.
Right over there. There's more smoke. I believe it's tear gas. It's not a color. It's not green. People are running this way right now.
Yeah, and I mean, the first time that they fired the tear gas, they fired a green smoke grenade first as sort of a warning.
Yeah.
And then came out with the tear gas. But then they've kind of been mixing it up, because then they fired, it looked like a smoke grenade but no tear gas, and then that looked like tear gas but there was no smoke grenade. So I don't know exactly what they're doing.
There's 3 cops coming up behind us.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta get over out of this guy's way.
Yeah, we've
So
got.
that he can get through.
Here, I'll try to get a good view. Yeah. So let's see what this guy's doing. But yeah, we have.
Wait, go for it. Okay.
And they're. Oh, careful.
Sorry, guy, you told me to go forward.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, we just had an officer point us forward, and then another police officer came up right behind us and almost like ran into us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I mean, it's like freaking chaos here. Like, you have just soldiers standing in the street, police officers in their full gear, like, and honestly, like, they're just causing way more confusion and chaos than they're actually helping, like, direct the situation.
Right there, I had no idea what to do. I couldn't take a left on a one-way the wrong way. I couldn't turn right because they're barricaded. Cops were coming up behind me with sirens and lights on. It's like, what do I do? And they tell me go forward, and then people are screaming, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like,
Yeah. Oh, we can't make a left. We have the car.
No, we could make a left, but there's a car
Yeah,
there.
we had a
So
car
we're gonna go
beside
down
us.
here.
Somebody said make a left if you can, but
We're gonna just keep going around just for a few more, see how much more we can see, and then from there.
Okay, wait, let's see. They're trying to get to the people causing problems. That's the thing, though. I mean, like, obviously somebody like had set that fire, like it was the garbage can that was tipped over and set on fire. But like when they were originally, that's where they have their sirens going. Well, they've had their sirens on and off since, I would say, what, like 7 o'clock?
No, that's a Mercedes.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, but I doubt I can't get through there.
No, you're not going to be able to. We may have to go down one more block.
Wait.
But no, when they were originally shooting like tear gas canisters, literally nobody was doing anything. Like, they were standing there with their hands up.
All right, we have cops forward. There's cops down to the right because that's where we just were. There's a detour sign pointing to the right.
Somebody said that there's a huge group of people on Bardstown Road.
Yeah, they've been there all night off and on. A lot of people were commenting that earlier. But at the same time, is that the barricade? Okay.
No, we're good.
There's a lot of protesters through here right now.
Yeah, so there's a lot of foot traffic here. They're very peaceful there. Oh, over on Bardstown. Yeah, I mean, people over here have been peaceful too. It's like there were a couple protesters that threw water bottles like in the direction of a cop. Like, they didn't hit anyone. But that was after they originally fired the tear gas canisters. And aside from that, I mean, you know, it's been hands up, don't shoot.
To the left, I can hear it. I just can't quite see.
Okay, let's. Sorry, I'm
just
trying to get you guys a good view. Yeah, I mean, people are like coming through town, honking their horns, like in solidarity with the protest. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing down there.
A lot of chanting.
Yeah, I mean, I hear. Sorry guys, it's really loud, but yeah, I mean, I've heard that there are big protests in Nashville. Jesus. There are a lot of protests in Nashville. I mean, I've not heard of any like shots fired or like how severe
But also,
that
we've been
situation
doing all
is.
of this here today, so we haven't watched or listened to the news hardly at all. We've just been having people on YouTube Live tell us what's going on in other places, or like family members messaging us, because we can't just walk around here all day and watch the news while we're dealing with everything going on here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm a pretty good multitasker overall, but this is a lot.
It has. It's been a lot. Like, trying to just kind of piece together, you know, what's been happening here over the past couple days. Like, we've been following the news reports on it, but I mean, obviously the people who are from Louisville who
We're here Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, sorry. I'm like reading comments and totally losing my trail of thought. Apparently I keep putting my finger in front of Lynn's, and I'm sorry, and thank you for letting me know that. But yeah, no, getting like the story from the people who actually like live here, who are from this town, who are out the last couple of nights, like, you know, we've gotten a lot of insight just to what the situation's been.
So there's like 2 cop cars behind us, but they're way back there, and it's kind of like a little barricade. I'm trying to see what's down here to the left, but I want to go down furthermore if I can. There's a road closed. I think I'm just going to hang a left here and wing it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I see lights down there, but they're like a few blocks away. We got tear gas thrown at us too. Yeah, tear gas sucks, right? Like that was not.
I mean, we didn't even get the full brunt of it,
Oh,
honestly.
no,
Like, no, like
not at all.
It got hit, and like we were like, oh no, we're peacing out. Like, and we drove away from the area. Not drove, but we were riding. And I said, hey, it's gas, it's tear gas. Like, we need to go. And you know, we got choked up, coughed a little bit, but also in other areas that we were in. One of the other things I noticed was you would get whiffs of it, but there hadn't been any deployed for quite some time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean, we could feel it a little bit, but we weren't fully, you know, engulfed in it. We did keep our distance. We didn't want to be, you know, targeted as hostile or around hostile people or anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are tons of cop lights up here for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as like going to Baxter, I'm not sure exactly where that is. I think that we're gonna call it a night. I mean, they're not really enforcing the curfew as far as like rounding people up.
That's a military Humvee 1 block up.
Yeah.
So once again, that is at 7th, and I'm taking a right.
Okay. And to the right. All right, we're clear to the right.
That's up at 7th with a military Humvee there blocking traffic.
Next time, can you do Instagram Live? Yeah, no, we thought about doing an Instagram Live.
We have an Instagram channel.
we do, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're following us, I guess, on Instagram, but yeah, we're Recon Reality on there. But we did a Facebook Live, and mostly we've just been doing it through YouTube. I have a clock
coming up behind me. Over to the right is where we first saw the military Humvees.
Yeah, so here's the lot. Woo, sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of police vehicles over there.
I want to try and get over here and be able to go to the right, seeing as how we've already went through here, and we went to the left.
Hey Robert, thanks for following us on Instagram. We'll be sure to follow you back.
All right, so up here to the left is where we turn, because that's where the Humvees were going.
Yeah.
So we're on Liberty and 7th right now.
Prank call 911. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. And all of the cops that could possibly respond are already here, so
we can. I don't even know what I'd say to him. Like, welcome to Domino's. I don't know. All right, so I see orange cones up here. I am not going to be driving through them, but I can take a right up here versus taking a left like we did on 7th. We're coming up on 6th.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole police brigade right down there on 5th. There's one lone cop right here. I am at a red light, but 1 block down, if you guys can see that.
Yeah, I'm going to try to zoom in.
Yeah, I have nobody coming up behind me.
I mean, so Cinder Wild
right here on the right.
Yeah, I'm zooming in. So yeah, you can see there's a full line of police officers. I mean, I would say
please point me to go right. I have to go right now.
Okay. But no, as far as driving through, sorry, my finger's on the lens again. As far as
look at all the milk and water bottles. So all this milk and water bottles, they had plenty for people at Jefferson Park. That's where the police station is, right back there. But yeah, look at all these gallons of milk. I wasn't here at the time, but I do believe that a lot of this is from people getting tear gas. There's somebody's shoes, for God's sake.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, as soon as they're like, you know, shooting tear gas canisters, it was just like chaos. Everybody trying to outrun it. And, you know, they wouldn't just like shoot one canister in one location, like they would shoot it off to the sides, like basically, you know, trying to herd everyone in one direction, but like you really couldn't run away from it if you weren't in a car.
Yeah, I mean, you could, but and that's like the first time whenever we did our first video, like everybody started running, but we didn't hear or see anything, but we started running too.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in like a massive people and like you have all of these armed officers in front of you, if a large portion of that group starts running, like you're gonna start running too. It's
Instinct.
Yeah, it is. It's like a survival
There's
instinct.
a cop and he's just running a red light.
Tuh.
I think I should call and report him. Kidding. I don't know. Like, I wish I could drive like that though. There are people down there, so I'm gonna pull into this lot and I can go through and I'm gonna try to get just a little bit more footage and, you know, maybe talk to a few people, see what the situation is, because I see a lot of protesters coming up from the left.
Rob says Toot didn't give a fuck.
No, not at all. Like, I love driving erratically.
What's the Bucket Brigade? Do you know what the Bucket Brigade is?
I feel like I should.
I know.
Right now.
Is Waterfront open? I don't know. Is that a street? I don't think we.
Is it all the way down by the river? Because whenever we were going southbound, behind us were two northbound northbound all the way as far as I could see. There were two cops, and they were like completely blocking that area. So what do you say, waterfront?
Yeah, waterfront.
That sounds like a road that would be on the front of the water.
Oh, it's
right?
down near Washington where we were a few minutes ago.
I don't know. We're not local.
Yeah, sorry, we're not local. And the thing is, like, the cops keep moving, and that's
everything keeps moving.
Oh, it's a park. Oh, I think it's that park. Oh, not like the main one, not the like Jefferson one, but
I don't know.
Do you know? I was like, I can like picture it. We're from Indiana. It's all been closed already. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know like one of the first things that the cops did was take control of the park across from the courthouse.
That's Jefferson Park, and they did, man. And then the cops would move in a different direction, like whether they were moving west or east or whatever the case was, and they would move the protesters, and then you would see the protesters back in the park.
Yeah.
And then the cops would come in and move them again. It's just nonstop. So, I mean, we can't get close enough in a vehicle, I feel like. But there's a lot of action up there northbound.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to go north and then turn off.
Okay, yeah, we're going to try one more time to get closer. Yeah, and see what we can see. A lot of people, it seems like, are following the curfew. But again, it's like there were people that came out.
Look over here to our left.
Yeah, like you. Okay, go ahead.
Like over here to our left, there are people that are just like still walking up the street. So we're doing journalist baptism. Alright, we're gonna go up this way, see what we can see. They're going the wrong way on a one-way. But I wonder if they back to them that way. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so we are in Louisville because...
Whoa, I have cars coming at
Oh
me.
my gosh, this is crazy.
On the left and the right.
Wow. I wonder if police are just trying to get people out of here.
I don't know, but I hear somebody screaming. That's when shit pops off often.
Yeah.
Like this
Oh, and another one, no lights, hanging out the sunroof.
Okay, I'm gonna let this guy go.
Okay. Yeah, okay, sorry. So we are from Southern Indiana. The reason we decided to come to Louisville instead of going up to Indy is because we actually made the decision last night. And last night was like the first night that like it really kind of popped off in Indianapolis. So we had already kind of like had our hearts set on coming down here by the time like we realized how much is going on in Indy. I know that there was tear gas and the pepper pellets fired last night in Indy. You know, things were going strong until like well after midnight. There was like somebody who did shoot at the deputy sheriff, but nobody to my knowledge was actually shot or injured. But no, so that being said, I mean, we may end up heading up to Indy, like, you know.
There's a lot of protesters here on the left and the right.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of foot traffic. But yeah, I mean, as far as which one's worse, honestly, I wouldn't really know because this is the only protest we're seeing firsthand. Everything else has just been reading reports. So depending on how long the protests go on for, we may end up in Indy.
With the bright lights on, I can't tell if that is
a cop car.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's a regular vehicle, and there's another one behind him.
Yeah.
Tell them to go this way. They're pulling into the garage. Whatever. But there's cops literally less than a block right up here. And that's on Liberty again. Yeah, we've made a 3-lane one-way road, now a 2-lane one-way. Whoa, this white car is going to get hit by this red thing, I think.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, there are a lot
people
of
just
people
keep,
right
yeah, pulling out.
See, I want to take a right into this parking lot so that I can go right up here. There are a lot of police right up here.
Yeah, so I mean, we have a lot of people like on foot up here. We have quite a few people up to the left and then over to the right.
You're not gonna let me go in there?
I don't. Time to get out of there. Yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking. We're trying to see, like, get a final look at what's going on. Park your car and join them. Yeah, we're definitely not going back out on foot.
I mean, like I said, I don't want to be called, pussy or anything else like that or whatever, but at the same time, it's a lot. So here are all the cops right here on the corner of Liberty and 5th.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there they are.
I feel like the cops are yelling something, and over here, a ton of protesters. I'm trying to figure out where else I can pull out right here. Cops are deploying over the right.
Yeah, so the cops are on the move. They're headed down the street that way.
They're not moving. They're kind of just barricading that whole thing in because people are walking up. So I'm going to watch this car go out, and he can take a right. And then that's exactly what I plan on doing and going eastbound on Liberty. I mean, so many people. Oh, okay, there's I can't say their name right.
Well, oh, I can't remember the name. I always say it wrong. It starts with a B. The
Boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Okay.
Boogaloo guys.
Yes. Okay. So we met some guys earlier. They're called the Boogaloo guys, and I guess they have like organized, and they come from like apparently all 50 states, and they come to protest like here tonight. And basically, they're for the protest. They're for the movement. And they come. A lot of them are armed. And what did he say? What was the guy's closing statement? Basically, he said like they're just here because like everybody has a voice and everybody has the right to speak their mind and to peacefully protest, and they're just there to make sure that that happens.
Wait. People over here are saying back the fuck up, but it's protesters and protesters, so I don't know. And I want to see if cops end up pulling.
Somebody just commented that the Boogaloo Boys are a far-right extremist movement.
That's not what they were claiming, the group that we personally met. I mean, I haven't done my research on it at all.
Yeah, we just heard of them for the first time today.
Because they were literally open carrying, long rifles, and we were like, hey, like, what's going on, what's up? But we saw people like that at the Democratic debate as well. Now, I do believe that those people there were far right, but as far as these guys here, they claimed not to be. I'm not defending them.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Them, I'm not against them.
Right, and that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Like, we're not for or against them. We're just saying, like, here they are and we met them and they told us one thing, and if that's true, then that's really great, and if not, then I guess, jokes on us, part of the problem. Yeah, so I mean, it feels kind of like everything's just at a standstill. Like the police and the National Guard are holding their ground. Protesters are just kind of like scattered around. There's a lot of protesters in cars tonight.
I feel like I'm gonna get barricaded in here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're not going to be able to get any closer. I think more is going to happen tonight, but everything's so blockaded and like...
And the protesters are so scattered now.
They are. It's not like one necessarily like centrally organized movement. Yeah, it's just kind of people like, you know, just scattered around, like Echo said. You know, the National Guard and police officers are organized. They're standing their ground. I mean, they have a lot of backup here. So I think it's probably time for us to head out. I mean, I don't know that we can do much more here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm gonna see if anything breaks out here for a few more minutes. A, because I have two older people up here to my right, and B, a Kia right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
If shit goes down, we'll be backing out and figuring it out. But, I mean, the cops are moving around just a little bit, but not that much. We have one either on a cell phone or a radio right now, and that's what I'm trying to figure out with that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't want them to deploy smoke, and so much of it makes it to where I can't drive safely because I don't want to hit pedestrians on foot.
Yeah, and as far as coming back out here tomorrow, we're not coming back to Louisville. Our plan is to actually go up to Indy for the next protest. You know, like I said, depending on what the situation tonight is and, I mean, how long they go on for.
Where's that coming from?
The yelling?
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like straight ahead.
Like another thing earlier, like every time Sarah got out of my sight, I started freaking out.
Alright, well, they've started up the chanting again over here. Do you want me to get up out of there?
You don't have to. I will if you want.
No, I'll do it. You're the driver. Alright, bear with me. I'm going to get up through the sunroof real quick. Try to get a better view of exactly what's going on.
So disgusting. Sorry, guys.
I'm sure they should be doing that, especially my favorite. Yourselves out there to show us what's going on. And yeah, I mean, absolutely, like, this is something that we're passionate about.
Yeah.
Like, we do personally support the protests and the movement. All right, there we go. We're out the sunroof. But yeah, no, I mean, we're glad, you know, to be here. We're glad we can film it for the people who aren't able to be here and just get a realistic, unbiased view of like what's actually going on. So it kind of feels like everyone's just waiting for the other person to kind of make a move. I do see a lot of protesters actually walking away from the officers.
I think it's like people arguing amongst themselves too.
It might be. Yeah, I mean, and we have people, you know, like she's just peacefully sitting on her car. Hey guys.
It might be a he.
What?
It might be a he.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a girl.
Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, no, there's a lot of like really peaceful people here. Like as far as like looting and rioting, yeah, like, you know, without a doubt that happened here last night. There were a lot of broken windows. There was a lot of damage. But I mean, as far as tonight, we haven't seen any of that. So ugh. Wait, there's that stupid drone. Ugh. I hate that thing. It's been buzzing around for like the past 6 hours.
It's probably taking our picture.
It probably is.
Curfew.
You know what? That's fine.
Maybe
I'll
they
film you
give
filming
me a
me.
ticket for it, like they're going to for crossing the bridge.
Yeah, it's just literally hovering like above us. So that's cool. Okay, bye. Where's the guy with the rifle now? So there's actually a group, what were they called? The Boogaloo Boys. There was a group of about like 20 or 30 of them that actually came here together. Yeah, and they just scattered out. So I don't know. We met them like hours and hours ago.
Oh god, that had to be before 4 o'clock, so it was before we ate.
Yeah, so that was like before 4 o'clock. They were just getting here like early afternoon.
These guys right up by the police office on the... Whoa, they're throwing bottles. And in circles.
Yeah.
See, this is the kind of stuff that pisses the police off, and then everything goes nuts all at once.
Yeah, and I mean, peaceful protests for one thing, like, everybody just needs to use common sense, like, I don't know, like, you know, there's no point in destroying property. Like, I get it, you want to stand up to the police, I totally support that. Like, they are clearly in the wrong. Like, it's just been one thing after another, like one murder after another, but destroying the city doesn't really punish them. I mean, in turn, it punishes business owners and the people that actually use those businesses.
Yeah, we literally heard people today, like, walking by the CVS saying how much further they're gonna have to go now just to get their basic needs.
Yeah, exactly. Like, CVS was absolutely destroyed. I mean, there's a ton of people in this community, you know, that go there and rely on that place for like necessities. And now, like, you know, what Echo said, like, people are saying they're gonna have to go a lot further now to get those same things. And, you know, we saw a lot of volunteers that were cleaning up glass. Yeah, I mean, look, we have somebody right over there that's, you know, just picking up trash. So, like, there are definitely people that are trying to, like, do good and undo some of the damage that, you know, people are doing out here. But again, for the most part, like, everyone's peaceful. They just want their voices to be heard. Like, they just want to be safe.
For the most part.
For the most part. You have the opportunists and you have the extremists, just like within any group of people.
I don't see a lot of people down to the left now, do you?
No, so it looks like to the left, people have really cleared out across the street. There were big groups of people over there. I mean, behind us, there are some people. It looks like they're walking away. So
we have one guy walking up.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, whether they're going home.
On a megaphone. I think the police are talking on a megaphone.
Okay.
I heard a megaphone.
Yeah, somebody has a megaphone out here, but it's like, you know, there's so much chaos. Like, people have been chanting, cops are yelling. Like, you know, it's hard to figure out who's saying what.
Are those police cars over there to the left? On the street? To the left?
Yeah. What about them?
Well, I mean, it's a one-way, but people were going out the one-way the wrong way, so I wonder if that's why they set up there.
Oh, maybe. Alright. I agree, Rob. It seems like it's about to time to wrap things up for right now. I mean,
well, these people in this car right here that like did the circles and pulled up and everything, I feel like they're gonna get a little crazy here in a little bit. Like I said, I can still get out of here, which is, you know, what my plan was and why I was coming right here to this spot.
sorry. Just trying to put it on my pop socket.
On the dash.
Is Rob calling the shots?
I would stay a lot. It is late though. We do have to drive all the way back home.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was as late as it was.
I mean, we've been here since noon today.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been here for 10 and a half hours.
I want to see what they're trying. I'm going to try to hear what they're saying. I can't tell where it's coming from. Oh, the drone again.
Oh. Yeah, the drone's back above us now. Ooh,
What?
smells like weed.
Yeah, there's that.
So you aren't even remotely local. No, I mean, we're from Indiana. We're not from Kentucky, but...
Or Kentucky Anna, as they call it.
Yeah, no, we're not from Kentuckiana. We're a little bit further north than that, but no, it was not a long drive down here by any means.
But it's going to feel a lot longer going back home.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're tired, and Clarksville, Salem.
We're never going to
Keep guessing, Robert, keep guessing.
Anyway.
We should go to Holiday World. I love Holiday World.
I love Holiday World too.
We can protest there.
Some of my best and worst memories are from Holiday World.
Go to Indiana Beach. Yeah, that hasn't been around for like a hot minute. Place
And if I'm
gone.
gonna go to a beach, it's gonna be the ocean. What are they yelling? Go out the roof. They're saying let's do it. They're saying let's do it.
Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Something's finally happening. Oh, let's do this shit. Alright, we have another cop car coming down the road here.
Check out behind you.
Oh, we have another cop car coming here. Alright, nothing. Wait. Okay, nothing behind us at the moment. But yeah, so we have a cop. It looks like, okay, they're turning around. I know, I'm like waiting for something to happen. Right, we got a couple runners. Oh, and that stupid drone's still right there. Alright, we have a couple more police officers coming up. I know it's hard to see.
What about behind us? That's what I'm worried about, behind us, because we can't get out.
Yeah, no, behind us we're still clear, so we still have a way out. That's our main concern.
Oh, I'm getting out.
What intersection is that? Where?
5th and Liberty.
We're at 5th and Liberty right now.
By something Lions?
Huh.
By the communication center?
Oh yeah, I guess we're right by the communication center.
Oh.
What are those? That's just a little weird. Are they unmarked police cars?
I think, no, it's female. Here, I'm going to do a loop around to get to a place where I can get out.
Okay, it's just weird to have two cars that are exactly the same and like new.
Maybe.
Oh, we're turning around now just to make sure we can get out.
I can't get out the way that I came in. It's a news crew.
Oh, it's a news crew. False alarm. Alright.
Is anybody a mechanic? How much damage will it do if I drive over a parking curb? Because I think if I take it slow, I'm going to be okay.
Looks like get out. I don't know, but now it's like if something's about to happen, we put this much time in, like we've
Yeah,
got to stick it
absolutely.
out. Whew. Springy.
The wind guard. I have a question. How old are you? Huh? 13?
He was 13.
13.
There's a 13-year-old out here. He was walking around by himself, like.
No, he has people here. I saw him with people earlier.
I
They're
know,
closer,
I
but-
know. He has people with him, but like right now he's like walking through a parking lot on his own.
I can see he could run faster than me.
Yeah, and I'm sure, like, I mean, you know, he's 13, he's not 3, but still, that's just awfully young. Yeah.
We have horse cops coming out.
Oh, we have horses. And yeah, no, we are safe. Like, we're in the car. We're far enough away back from everything. Like, I don't know that we could readily get out of this parking lot, but we could at least, like, go back there. So, I mean, we can back up if we need to.
We have somebody requesting to come get them. They're on Broadway.
Oh.
The people we met earlier.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't think I'm in it though for like that long of a haul.
Well, we're kind of stuck right now because I can't drive through all those people at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, we really can't get out of the lot right now. Oh, we're getting fired up. We got a helicopter.
They have an armored vehicle right up there on the corner to the right.
Oh.
It's northbound on 5th, and it's right behind the cop line, and they have a spotlight. I'm pretty sure that just got pulled up shortly ago.
Huh, okay, yeah, so I don't know if you guys could hear or not. Echo just said that there's an armored vehicle and it looks like a spotlight on 5th Street.
I'm trying to see if there's a weapon mounted on that. I'm going to pull up there to see if there's a weapon. So look over to your right.
Okay.
And then I'm going to circle back around right back here where we were at.
Okay.
Can you see if there's a 50 cal or anything up on that?
No, it doesn't. Well,
Is it a person?
I think it's a person. Yeah, no, there's no weapon on top of it. Ooh, okay, well, something just popped off up to our left here. Honestly, it could have been somebody running over a water bottle, but it sounded, yeah.
I hear sirens.
Ooh. Woo! All right, yeah, there's sirens and there was a scream right after that pop. So again, I don't want to say for sure that anything just happened. I mean, everyone's really on edge right now, so it could be nothing, but definitely could be something.
Can I get out right there? Do you think I could No.
No, I don't think you could fit between the payphone and the tree. I'm gonna get back out.
Okay, I'm gonna drive. There's a news crew right there.
Oh yeah, there's our news crew. There's our protesters. Yeah, we're in the back of the parking lot now. We're trying to find a way out, but I mean, that cop car up to the left moved, so we may be able to get out the way we came in.
But it's the wrong way.
Yeah, but people were doing it.
So I want to go straight through there.
I mean, you could try it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we just... Oh, no. Sorry, low battery thing just popped up. Do you guys think we should try to drive over that? What? Oh, thanks.
All right, we're plugging in.
Pay us $1 to put on a T-Rex costume and walk through it? No way.
Not for $1.
No, I wouldn't do much for $1. Oh, cool, thanks. It's yours. I'm like, my cord is not that long. So it sounds like the protesters are marching down to the left now.
Yeah.
More sirens, but I mean the cops are still just standing there.
Okay, I think we're ready to leave this area.
Yeah, I think it's time for us to head out of here. We'll see if there's anything else interesting going on. Do you want to keep the live feed going?
Yeah, let's keep the live feed going just to see if we run into anything else, because I want to see where they're going and why.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna try following the protesters. So if you guys,
not that exact way. We gotta go around.
yeah, no, I mean that's the wrong way down a one-way. So we've got to find another way out of here, figure out where exactly these protesters are going, because they're just straight up walking in the opposite direction of the police officers, at least that we can find at this point.
All right, I'm pulling out.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and close the sunroof just in case.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, what was that?
Well, every time I hear cars speeding up and like burning rubber, I always get worried that they might be charging police.
Oh God, yeah. That wouldn't be good.
Not at all.
Yeah, I feel like the protests were a lot bigger last night, because I thought by 10:30 like things would be crazy.
Well,
But...
look at this car that ran into that pole right here.
Oh my gosh. It's a little hard to see. Hold on, let me zoom in for you guys.
I don't want to know how that happens.
I don't know.
And right there's the light saying you can't turn right there, but he was clearly coming from the wrong way, maybe?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That's talent. There's the tow truck to get him.
Uh-huh.
It's the police truck.
That's funny.
I mean, somebody's having a bad day. Whoa, they're like fire alarms inside that building.
Whoa. Yeah, something's going on back there. It doesn't look like anything broken with their spray paint. I mean, yeah, we have a few more protesters.
Can I take a
like
right
here and there.
here?
Yeah. You have to. It's a one-way.
Huh.
Oh, it's dingy.
Put your seatbelt on.
Aw, thank you, Jamie Lee. I said, remember, give these ladies a thumbs up.
Alright, let me take a peek here. I think we can go this way. Alright, we're on Muhammad Ali and 3rd, heading westbound. See, right here is the CVS that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, that right there, every single window is completely busted out. So much of the things were looted. Like, literally, I'll pull over here. Sarah, hand me the phone.
Yeah, I'll just let you show them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I have a red light. There is a big blood spot right here, and it wraps around all the way around this corner, just splatter and spots. It's hard to see right now. And this glass has been swept up by volunteers. Like, literally, I would say at least 5 times today that we saw. So, I mean, I don't know. Make sure you keep checking to your left and rights, too.
Yeah. Alright, so we're coming up to 5th Street. So to the right.
That's where we were.
Yeah, so now we're just on the other side of where we were before.
And there's a lot of people here in this park.
Yeah, so there are quite a few people. Looks like somebody just pried one of the city bikes off of its thing. So, I mean, yeah, maybe honestly things are about to start up.
Or be dead. We can't look down there. More police.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Passing 7.
Yep, nothing on 7th. So it does seem like they actually have everything for the most part contained to that one area. Let's see. Yeah, there were a couple officers blocking the road down there.
Alright, well, I think we're going to call it a good night for live right now. If anything else does come up, make sure that you subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and turn on your notifications in case we start up again, depending on what we see. We have to go back from the way that we just came to get back home. So we're going to be driving right back through this in a little bit. If anything comes up, we'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, for sure. And if we go to another protest either tomorrow or later in the week, we'll definitely do more live feeds. So yeah, I mean, definitely make sure that you subscribe if you want to see those, and, you know, ring the bell for notifications.
And we appreciate all of you guys watching so much. It truly makes us feel like it was all worth it.
Yeah, so thank you guys. Have a good night. If you're protesting, please stay safe, and we will check back in if anything happens.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.